Good morning, everyone, from the beautiful island of Siargao. Weather forecast a little overcast. Sun's peeking through the clouds. However, I think we got some type of tropical storm rolling in here within the next couple days. Anyways, we're up here at Gusla. There's our amazing, beautiful view from the rooftop. Oh, there's the beautiful let. I always wanted to try this. I always see it downstairs as I'm leaving after I eat. I'm like, I'm gonna give it a try today. What is it? Check this out. Anybody have one of these? A sweet corn stick. It's like an ice cream. Have a nice day. Icy. Expiration. All right, 2027. Anyways, I'm gonna give it a shot. Look, you care to hold that for me while I try out the delicious sweet corn. Never had. I like Magnums. Magnums are good. I mean, open it up here. Check it out. Looks like a corn on the cob, right?
That's cool.
Sweet corn
Smells
on the
corn,
cob.
too. Smells corn.
Smells like corn. It really
Yeah,
does.
it's a sweet corn.
It's sweet corn. Bon appetit. The outside texture is soft, but it does taste like sweet corn for real. The inside's creamy. The outside texture is a little on the soft side. That is good. You want to try? You try it.
That's too small.
Right? It tastes
I
like
think this is a corn.
it
Then they
tastes
cover
like
that
sweet
up.
corn.
Yeah.
You think that's? I don't think that's corn on the
Yeah.
outside. Inside, that little creamy
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
It's kind of corn, and
Yeah.
then they cover with ice cream.
I don't know, but that's a first. That's a first for me. So, anyways, we've got some things we got to pick up today, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, we are at the hardware store. They finally shut the music off so I can video. We're picking up our tiles. We looked at tiles last week, and we are going to be finishing the floor at the 215. And hang on, let me show you the tile we're going with. Oh, there's the music quick, so let me get over here. Ceramic tile. Oh, brown out, just like that, brown out. Ceramic tile, not ceramic, natural tile. I was told don't go with ceramic because from what I was told was sometimes the ceramic will crack over time. Anybody that is an expert on tiles here in the Philippines, let me know that I go with the right decision. But her uncle told me that he has seen it, and somebody will say, well, if it's properly laid right or whatever, you won't have that problem. So we are going with a natural tile. They don't have much to choose from when it comes to that. We have heavy traffic in and out of the house, and I don't want to be replacing tiles month or 2 or 3 months down the road. So that's what we're going with. And we got Rolling Man with his trike, and yeah, it's gonna look nice when the floor is done. And then we'll do the walls, we'll put a ceiling in, we'll do the doors all in time. So I guess I've got to go to the ATM machine. If I play with my card here, I have to pay the exact price. If I pay with cash, they give me 5 pesos off per tile. So, I figure, you know what does that up to? About 400, almost 500 pesos if I pay by card. So I'm just going to run down to the ATM machine, get cash, because cash is king. All right, so we got a change of plan. They went and looked at the, oh, this guy's pulling me here. I'm going to get run over. There you go, big truck. Change of plan. They said they had 90 tiles. We needed 100. When he went through the tiles, he discovered quite a few were cracked. So now we've switched over to porcelain. From my understanding, what he's telling me, The reason porcelain tiles would crack a lot is how they designed the back of it. They've redesigned these porcelain tiles now to make them where they don't crack as easy. Is he selling me a line just to sell me the tile? I don't know, but it's like 99.9% porcelain tiles. So we were going with a porcelain tile, the actual tile that Lut actually wanted to begin with, and hey, happy wife, happy life. So let me know. I'm not an expert on the tiles. I was never a construction guy. However, I did install sprinkler systems, fire sprinkler systems, and that's the extent of my background when it comes to construction. So let me know. Anyways, we are going with a porcelain tile. Whatever. I mean, they sell them left and right. And like I said, according to him, they redesigned the back of the porcelain tiles now to make them less cracky, I guess you could say. Fun stuff. Update again. It's always more fun in the Philippines, or it's always more challenging in the Philippines. The color went with, they didn't have enough in stock. Thank God she chose like 3 different tiles that she liked. And the one tile, well, they got plenty of stock. So they're loading it up right now as we speak. They do check them as they go out the door. That way they're not, they don't want people returning them like, oh, it was broke when I opened it. Nope, they were checked here. They're all intact. They do that here in the Philippines with a lot of things. Fans, you name it, appliances, you name it. They will check, make sure it's running, make sure it's working, make sure, let me get under the cover here, as it goes out the door. That's just what they do here in the Philippines. And when you're on a small island like this, you're limited to where you can go to get things. My thing is, how much am I going to save if I hop on a boat, Lut and I, go over to Surigao City, spend a night, because we're in Surigao City, eat, get a hotel room. Am I going to really save a lot of money? Or just buy it here on the island, be done with it? But like I said, because you're on a small island, you don't have a huge amount to choose from. You're on a bigger island, you've got bigger stores you can choose from. It just is trade-off. However, trade-off on the island, peace and quiet and peace of mind, right? So there's your update. And yes, we did go with porcelain. Made sure it's the newer style backing, as they're calling it. So I guess they're going to load up and head on home, unless we have another update. Yeah, Miguel just got here, and he said he had a motorcycle accident last night when he was coming home from his company's Christmas party. Now, Miguel don't drink, so he wasn't drunk or anything like that. But guess what caused him to crash? Take a guess. I'm going to show you what caused him to crash. Not necessarily Coconut Head, but a dog. A dog, right?
Yeah, dog.
What happened there, Miguel?
The dog tried to pass by the road. Then I just get a break, and then all of a sudden, well, it's raining also.
Right.
Quite slippery. Then it's happened. I decided to jump. Then I throw my bike away.
You jumped.
Yeah, I did.
And threw your bike.
Yeah.
Did you roll?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Took a roll. Hey, he's not banged up. He's not hurt. Maybe his ego's hurt a little bit.
I bet this one.
Little bit. There's his injury right there. But
I know what to do.
right. This isn't his first crash.
Nah.
He actually crashed years ago with me and Lut on the motorcycle, and he sustained a cut on his head.
That one was
worse. Yeah, that was bad. Some guy on a bicycle just riding down the middle of the road in the province decided he was going to cut in front of us. Nothing we could do. We hit him, and but poor Miguel, he took the brunt. But his motorbike did not sustain much damage. Like right here, little bit there. He said his a little scratch on his you broke this, right?
Yeah.
But he
It's not
replaced
very-
that already, but nothing else. I think when it fell on the side, the bike landed here, and the pegs right here. I don't feel anything really there. There's a little roughness there, but his bike is fine. It's not even a year old, and he has 28,586 kilometers on that bike. Less than a year old, but it's 100% work. And if he could do a write-off, he'd have a nice write-off. So, glad he's not hurt. I'm glad he's okay. But guys, you're riding the provinces here in the Philippines. You've got to constantly watch out for dogs. They lay alongside the road. They walk alongside the road. They walk out in the road.
Right.
A lot of times you hit the horn, they will get off the road. But there could be a leash law here in the Philippines. Who knows? But like everything else,
It's not only the dog, children's also close by.
yeah, even
It's a
kids, you
lot.
got to watch out for
Yeah.
kids. But dogs in the province.
Yeah, that's the worst thing.
Matter of fact, there was an accident here
Most of
a
the
couple days ago. Tourists were on a motorbike here, and a dog caused an accident, and they got hurt bad. They flew them to Cebu, right?
Right.
Yeah. They were hurt. They stabilized them here, and then they were flown to Cebu. So, guys, when you're out in the just keep your eyes out.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the color, and this is the tile that went with right there. Nice looking tile, right? Once again, that's that's pretty much what she liked that they had in stock. Now I'm going to show you what I was talking about. Look, hold this camera. I'm going to show you what I was talking about, where the back and how supposedly they redesigned the back. All right. I know the lighting's not the greatest, but you can see how they did these swirls like this, counter swirls and everything. Where the older tiles, and we've seen them, they were straight lines, with like a kind of like a square in the middle of them. So they're saying the way this is designed now will prevent the cracking of the porcelain tile. Let me know. You experts out there, let me know. But that is it right there. We picked up 90. It should be enough. And if not, they got a truckload of these in. And if not, they do have a warehouse over in Surigao City, and they can send for more over here. But we should be okay. Lutz's uncle, her two uncles and her brother, and probably one of her nephews will probably help of laying of the tile. So free labor. However, we will pay them. They won't want anything, but we will pay them. So they'll have it done. Matter of fact, they're away right now, and they're coming back in a couple of days. Lutz's mom and uncles and all them. They left for about a week. Some party over where Lutz's father's from, and they'll be back. So anyways, let me know what you think. All you tile experts, all you construction experts, let me know if that's true about the design of the tiles. So it's really about it. It's rainy day, and that's about it.